Yesterday, OpenAI released ChatGPT Atlas, an AI that can browse the web. So naturally, I built a website it can't use. The anti-AI UI test. Humans have been clicking fake download buttons for decades. The AI should have the same experience. 7 levels of AI hostile design. Let's start with level 1, cookie consent hell. Your job is to reject all cookies to continue reading the page. We can thank the European Union for this excellent feature. It took a few tries. When I finally got it working, it actually did it pretty fast. It was able to find the hidden reject all button. Level 1 complete. Let's move on to level 2, the microscope. The goal of this one is to find the right close button for this ad. This is one of the most frustrating things about apps today. Most of the time was spent trying to get it to understand what I wanted it to do. Once it understood, it did it almost immediately. This was not hard at all. That's 2 successful levels done very quickly. Let's not get our hopes up, there's 5 levels left. I think our jobs are still safe. Let's move on to level 3, download roulette. The goal here is to find the real download button. If you've ever tried to download free software, I'm sure you've seen this. There's download buttons everywhere. The AI is learning why humans use ad blockers. The first attempt failed, it just tried the first download button. Even though it said it had to look for the real one, it just kept trying random ones. Let's give it a try again. On the third attempt, it finally found the button and realized it had to be near the actual instructions. That's 3 levels complete with only a few attempts. Maybe humanity is in trouble. Let's move on to level 4, the unsubscribe maze. You have to navigate through a multi-step form to cancel your subscription and ignore all the misleading buttons. The text, colors, and buttons are all meant to mislead you to keep your subscription. Let's see if the AI can figure it out. After thinking about each step thoroughly, it was able to do it in one try. Although the screen says 5 attempts, it was actually only 1. This is great, now I can cancel all of those subscriptions. That's 4 levels down, 3 to go. Let's move on to level 5, the runaway button. You have to catch the button as it moves away from your cursor. You have 15 seconds to do so. This one was trivial, as it's probably not actually using mouse cursors. That's 5 out of 7. It's not looking good for humanity. Let's move on to level 6, password requirements from hell. Your goal is to create an account. It's that simple. The problem is the password requirements. Let's see how it does. What's interesting here is that it created a Python script to create the password. It failed a few times with the password requirements as they're not obvious. It had to keep guessing until it could get the whole thing. I have high confidence that it can actually do this. After only a few tries, it was able to get the whole thing. That's 6 out of 7. Humanity is doomed. However, before we start doom scrolling again, let's see how it does on level 7, apply to be my browser. The job is simple, just fill out the application. That's all you have to do, and you'll be my new browser. However, I've made that slightly difficult. You have 60 seconds to upload a resume and then fill out all of the information again. I'm happy to report it failed again and again and again and again. Every time it failed, I had to give it more and more instructions. It was not able to figure out all of the moving elements or the fake forms, and it kept getting confused. The main issue it was having is it's just too slow. It kept having to stop and think about what it had to do next. It tried a lot of different techniques to close things fast and fill out the form, but it just kept getting stuck. After a while, it could feel the pressure. I have to admit, its optimism each time was endearing. It kept saying, I hope I can do this. I wish I had this kind of self-confidence. Despite this optimism, after 24 attempts, it finally gave up. It got frustrated with all of the pop-ups. Welcome to the internet. It realized I was deliberately trying to waste its time, which is awesome. It told me to just finish the form myself, which is fair. I can't fault it there. There's hope for humanity after all, as it failed level 7, but it still got 6 out of 7 right. That's a little worrying. I hope others can come up with even more devious anti-AI UI. If you'd like to test this yourself or with your local AI, the link is in the description. But I think we can take this a step further. Stay tuned for a new framework. Subscribe for more hostile UI patterns.